There you are. I've been looking all over for you. I thought we'd agreed to meet after dinner. Perhaps you've decided that the company of your plants is preferable to mine. Should I be jealous? Is something the matter? You're rather flushed, and your breathing is off. What have you eaten this evening? Perhaps more to the point, what have you had to drink this evening? Well, you're definitely under the influence of something. What is that on the table? Let me see. Morgensveil. Brilliant. Only you would venture near a herb infamous for its aphrodisiac properties without sufficient protection. Do you have any idea what could have happened to you if someone else had found you like this? You're fortunate it was me who found you and not some opportunistic fool incapable of self-restraint. Look, I'm not angry. I just need you to sit down while I figure this out. Don't even think about looking at me like that. And keep your hands to yourself. Whatever you're feeling right now, it isn't real. It's the plant's influence. Chemical manipulation, not genuine desire. For goodness sake, woman, you know I want you. Even more so, since the first time you trusted me enough to let me touch you. But this isn't you. It's just the herb. You need to listen to me. This isn't the way I want it to be with us. When I have you, I want it to be you choosing me, not because some plant has muddled your senses. I have to find something to counteract this blasted herb. Thank goodness you actually have the sense to stock antidotes in your greenhouses. I would suggest you allow me to concentrate before I lose both my patience and my principles. I told you to sit down. Keep your hands to yourself. I already ache for you enough as it is, without you touching me there. No, not like this. You deserve more than a man who would give in to you when you're not in control of yourself. You're too important to me to let this happen any other way. Here, drink this, before my better judgment deserts me entirely. Let me be clear. This isn't a request. You will drink this, one way or another. The only question is whether you do so willingly, or if I must overpower you. Don't test me, or so help me, I will pin you to that bench and pour every last drop of this remedy past your stubborn lips myself. You may think you enjoy playing with fire, but I assure you, if I take control, you'll find yourself utterly at my mercy. Perhaps that's what you want. To see if I'll follow through. To feel what it's like to have me overpower you. To force your submission. Open. Now. That's better. The herb's effects will subside in a few moments. It may feel slightly disorientating at first, but you'll find your mind returning to its usual sharpness soon enough. Better? Welcome back. I was beginning to wonder if I'd lost you to the clutches of Morgensveil forever. A tragic end, really. Succumbing to a plant, of all things. Rather poetic, given your profession. It's all right. You're safe now. You were, shall we say, momentarily compromised. A brush too close to that damned herb left you somewhat uninhibited. As I'm sure you are aware, Morgensveil pollen has a way of bringing out certain urges in its victims. Don't fret. You didn't do anything unforgivable. Though I must admit your persistence was not entirely without its charm. Of course not. The fact that we've been intimate once before is entirely immaterial. I have absolutely no interest in being with you when you are not entirely yourself. And quite frankly, if I were the sort of man who would exploit such a scene, I'd hope you'd have the good sense to never speak to me again. Listen, I don't want your apologies, and I'm not going to lecture you. I just wish you push boundaries in ways that are admirable, often inspiring. But in your eagerness to explore, you sometimes fail to see the risks that others can't ignore. And while I have no doubt you can handle most situations, I'd much prefer not to see you pay the price for underestimating one like this. Please allow me to walk you back to your room. The antidote has been effective, but you're likely still feeling a bit disorientated. I'd rather not have you navigating the corridors alone. I'll come back and tidy up this mess for you later, just as soon as I know that you're safe in your chambers, tucked up in bed, perhaps with a warming tea to ease your mind. Tomorrow, when you're feeling yourself again, we can discuss how you plan to make it up to me. I'm beginning to think I should start a tally. Times I've rescued you from disaster. At this rate, I feel it's likely you'll owe me a lifetime's worth of gratitude before the new term is even over. Come on. Take my arm.